So today I'm going to show a rebuilding method for the Vivi Nova. So first you're going to unscrew your head. You're going to pop off this rubber seal at the top, and when you look at the bottom you're going to see the metal core type thing right here. You're going to want to pop that off. You can either use your fingernail and pull it out, or you could use a pen or something long to poke it out from this side. So since mine's already been taken out before, it's somewhat loose, so I could just pull it out. And then you're going to see the rubber gasket at the bottom, which you're also going to want to take out. Make sure not to lose these parts, or you're not going to be able to reuse this head again. Then you're going to want to take out the used wicking coil and throw that out. So for this method we're going to use a nail, and I came to this method by I guess somewhat modifying someone else's method that I found on ECF. I'll give credit in a caption. And the user said that they use a 2mm machine screw, but I'm just going to use a nail. So what you're going to want to do is take your coil, and you're going to want to wrap it around this nail. By the way, I don't take any credit for this method. The whole idea was found from that member on ECF, so all the credit goes to them. I'm going to do, I guess, 4 wraps. And then once you have it on here, you could easily just squish these coils together, but make sure that they don't touch, just as a precaution. You don't want it shorting out. That looks pretty good. I have no idea if I was even in the camera frame, but I hope you get the idea. Let's try to get that to focus. No? No? Alright, whatever. So, after you get this coil made on this screw, I found it's easier just to leave it on for now. Leave it on the screw when you bend these legs up and twist them, just so you don't mess the coil up, or if you do mess the coil up, it's already on the screw, so it's easy just to fix really quick. And you're just going to want to twist both these legs just to double them up, as people say. And I'll be back right after I finish this. So once your legs are doubled up, you're going to want to take your wick. I cut mine pretty long at first, so I could cut off the ends when I'm done because they could get dirty. So I found it easier if I wet it with my mouth or with water, because it makes more of a tip on the end, so you could thread it through this coil when you take it off the nail. Although this part could be a little frustrating, I found that it's a lot less frustrating than using the paperclip method, because I can never seem to get straight coils, and even untouching coils when doing that. So it may take a couple of tries. Alright, so it's through, and you're going to want to snip off those ends. then you're going to want to take the head and fish both legs through. Make sure that they don't cross inside, because then you could end up with a short. So make sure each leg goes straight down. Which mine appear to do. And you want to take this rubber grommet seal type thing, put it through one of the legs, and tuck it in. So one of them is going through the grommet, one of them is on the outside of the grommet. And then you want to take this metal cord type thing and just push it into the rubber grommet. Nothing goes through that metal hole. This positive wire is in between this metal core type thing and the grommet. You want to focus? No? Alright. So the positive is in between the rubber grommet and the metal type core thing, and the negative is between the head and the rubber grommet. Once this is done, just take your scissors or nail clippers or whatever you want to use and just snip those legs off. Mine has a little bit of wire still coming out, so I'm just gonna bend that negative towards the threads and that positive towards the metal type core thing, just so it doesn't short out. And there, it's the finished product. So you just want to pop that rubber grommet at the top back on. And before, if you're using a cotton wick, make sure not to dry burn it, because you will have to re-wick it. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me, post a comment, message me on ECF. I'll have all my contact information below.